Okay, so root 32 minus root 18. Root 32 minus root 18. Now, the difference between this and previous ones is simply that we've got a minus sign here. So we're going to have to factorize at some point. So root of 32 is, well, 32 is 2 to the power of 5. Or we can say there's a square number in 32, which is 16. That might be a nice way of looking at it. So that's equal to the square root of 16 times 2, square number. And the square number in 18 is, so minus the square root of 9 times 2. So I can see now I'm going to get some root 2's left. So that's equal to root of 16 is 4 root 2, minus root of 9 is 3 root 2. 4 root 2 minus 3 root 2, 4 minus 3 is, so we've got root 2 left. You've effectively have factorized that because you combine them. If we write it like that, we can say equals to root 2 times 4 minus 3. We didn't have to write that though. Okay, so multiplying out brackets. 4 plus root 3, 4 minus root 3. If we're going to multiply out these brackets, we're going to use the same thing as FOIL. Okay? So FOIL says that we do the first, outside, inside, and last. So this is equal to 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times negative root 3 is negative 4 root 3. Root 3 times 4 is plus root 3 times 4. Could have written 4 root 3. And then root 3 times root 3, we know from before, is going to be 3. And there's a negative there, so minus 3. So let's have a look. We've got 4 root 3 in the subtracted, and we've got 4 root 3 here. These two will cancel each other out. So equals to 16 minus 3, which is 13. This is actually quite similar to something that you've seen before as an algebra construction. You've seen it before as a squared minus b squared. If you were to factorize that, you would get a plus b, a minus b. And that was the difference of two squares. Yeah? So here your a is 4 and your b is root 3. So root 3 squared. So it's the difference of two squares. A squared is 4 squared minus, now b squared is root 3 squared, which is equal to 16 minus 3, and that's where you get the 13 from. So there's two ways of looking at that one, but generally if you have to multiply at brackets and you've got different terms for all of them, you would have to do the whole FOIL method. Any questions?